Well, first and foremost, it's always about the players. The title coach, the only reason why we exist is to help other people come together, to realize that when they will submit their individual goals, wants, desires to something greater than themselves, the reward that they get in return is actually far greater than normally whatever they think that it is that they're giving up through that sacrifice. And that's been the thing, I think, for me as my career has gone on, that I've taken the most joy from. When you can really watch a group of young men, whether it's 11 on one side of the ball or all 85 in a locker room, come together for one common purpose. And ultimately what that leads to is it leads to a winning locker room. And there's nothing better in this sport than seeing everybody's face when you come in with all that goes into the preparation to win a football game. You see everybody's celebration afterwards. It makes it all worthwhile.
Get a hand up, get a hand up. Hey, work on two. 1, 2. Let's go, let's go.
Under 90 seconds now. Takes the snap. 3-man rush. Looking to the right. Hit as he throws. It's overthrown and intercepted. Jeremiah Lewis with the pick. Watson got drilled as he let it go. And it's night-night in Birmingham as the Blue Devils have won their 5th consecutive bowl game.
Football at Duke right now, I mean, there's great momentum, and it's certainly something that we're excited to build upon, sustain and build upon in this upward trajectory that the program is currently on. And it's really important. Not unlike our whole athletic department, football is a big part of the Duke University brand. Football games, 6 or 7 home games a year, really kind of unifies our Duke community between our students, faculty and staff, and then folks in the Durham community, alums that are coming back. It's a lot of fun, but it's also really important to bringing our community together and rallying around kind of a common goal to go out there and win a football game. We saw last season where College Game Day came to campus, and it really kind of excited this whole community. And everywhere I went, people were talking about Duke football, and that's kind of the goal, to get folks excited and interested in what we're doing here and what we're building for sure.
The best part now is that there's an expectation of winning. Right, the players understand what it takes to win, so it's not a mystery. You build on that, but now the question is that what does it take to win consistently? And it really just comes down to standards. We mentioned the very first meeting we had this camp of goals versus standards. Goals come and go and change or whatever. Standards do not. And as long as we talk about it, everything we do being at a championship standard, you can't become a champion the day they're handing out trophies. You have to act and behave and work like a champion every day. And usually if you act and become a champion, someday somebody will hand you a trophy that says champion on it. And that's really been our focus since we've gotten here.
With that wide of a split, I would be more inside, and you have to line up head up on them. Because if they all go inside, if he dives in, Stin's got the low end, this guy's going to go right here like this for a touchdown right here, so you got to be inside sealed off on that.
The vision is chasing championships, chasing excellence. What I've learned about this university is if those 4 letters are attached to it, the standard is excellence. And so my responsibility as a head football coach is to make sure that anything that we're doing, whether how we practice, how we lift weights, our nutrition program, if it's attached to our program, the standard should be the exact same of the Fuqua Business School or Duke basketball or the medical school or anything else at this university.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade. It fuels the best because it is the best. By Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires. And by Coke Zero Sugar. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
Can they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. Amazing offers and a great selection of the best-selling trucks in America for 47 years. Ford F-Series, gas, hybrid, or all-electric. These are the deals you've been waiting for. So don't wait. Make it Ford. Make it yours. Make it now. Hurry. Get 0% financing, plus up to $75.50 in total savings with your trade-in on select Ford trucks. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
This is Chandler Rivers, and this is my new crib. See, first, we're gonna start at the top. See, the details, the name, where we from. Everybody got like their custom signature. And of course, nice little picture. So up here, this one we're gonna put our shoulder pads. Got a nice little ventilation system up there. We're gonna cool down the pads after a hot practice. Extra storage space like right here. Now, I'm a little short, I can't really see that, but we got charging ports right here. We got extra storage space right here. So something nice, something nice. Then we got right here where our helmets are. Underneath, we got another ventilation system. Cool it down. We lift this up. Boom, we got hooks. We got hooks for whatever we need to hang up. Maybe our workout clips, whatever. Boom. Lower this. Got some more cubbies. More storage space. Way more storage space than what we used to have. Okay. We're gonna come right here. I kinda like this right here. This little pull out. I don't know what goes here right now, but that's a lot of space. We can do some cool, hang some stuff up, you know what I'm saying? Close that. We got a little keypad. Open it. Whenever I put my code in, we can open it. Got a charging port back there, like where you can put like your personal belongings, you know what I'm saying? Then we open this down here. More storage space. Probably put the cleats down here. New towels, you know. So, I mean, all in all, I love it. A lot of space. Locker would never be junky.
Certainly the locker room is tremendous because that's something that our players see every day, and it shows that it's important to our university that they're treated in a first-class manner, given everything we expect from them. And look, and now with the number one thing that to our success now and in the future is to be able to retain our best and our brightest. And again, that would be true in any other department on this campus, and it's certainly true within the football department. And so, our ability to reward our guys now through the NIL and obviously the changes in terms of how that's happening, but that doesn't come from nowhere. I mean, that has to come from support from people who love Duke and love Duke football. So we've been very fortunate to have people who have really been able to back us, to back our players. And I think that's what our players feel. And our players feel the strength of the Duke network and the Duke community behind them. They really do feel invincible.
The pressure's on, got to be strong. Maintain your A game till the pressure's gone. Rise up like the sun at the break of dawn. The pressure's on, the pressure's on.
What's different from us than most tempo offenses or people that claim to be tempo is that we present complex schemes at a really fast rate. And it's not just lining up in an open set over and over and over again. We move guys around. We line up in bunches, stacks, tackle over. We do all that kind of stuff. And so we have to present complex things that are simple to our players, but maybe complex to the defense, if that makes sense, at a fast and high rate, so that we get the defense thinking and not being able to play their technique, and that we can just go execute things we do every single day.
I'm thankful to be in an offense that moves this fast, plays at the tempo that we do, and I'm very excited, with the players we have and the coach we have calling the plays is going to be special.
I think for our guys, it's not about the plays or the number of plays that you run, right? As far as like, oh, hey, we've got, I was taught a long time ago by a great coach named Gus Malzahn that I got a chance to coach for. And we would have guys come in and visit us and say, hey, I've got 50-something run plays and blah, whatever, just some crazy number. And it's like, no, how many plays can you run and execute versus any look, right? And really that's what we've done the last couple of years. And you see it now is like, all right, guys, we don't have all these plays, right? We have about 5 base pass concepts that we master, and the quarterback knows to go where to go with the ball versus any type of look. The receivers know how to run the routes, and so it's a belief motto that like no matter what the defense gives us, that we have an answer for it, and the quarterback's got to find that.
Trail, pump it and go. Reset for the vertical. Boom. Oh my God. Oh my God. Good. Fifth rep, let's go. Get set.
I feel like we've all built a great amount of chemistry throughout this time that I've been here. We've put in extra work on the side besides practice, after practice. It's a lot that goes on behind closed doors that gets us prepared for the big moments that, won't even be big moments for us because it's routine. At the end of the day, we're just going out there playing catch. So it's definitely exciting, and I can't wait.
I mean, I think it's a lot more airing the ball out, giving the playmakers the opportunity to make plays all over the field. So the slots, outside receivers, running backs, we feel like if they take away the pass, we'll just run it. They try to pack it in and stop the run, we'll just throw it over top. So I think that it gives a lot of opportunities to all the skillful players that we have on our team to go out and show their talents that they have.
The offense, we're moving at a fast pace, fast tempo, looking to keep teams on their heels. I kind of like it, it pushes the pace, makes me push myself, more. I'm able to push guys more, I kind of like the pace that we're moving at. It just kind of speeds up the game, and I think we're going to do a lot of great things this year because of that.
Yes, dude, yes. That's a great ball. And that timing is right. Trust that. That's it. That's the throw. Hey, master your craft, right? Master your craft. Master with your eyes. Pop out, ball. 1, 2, 3, ball. Swipe ball. Throw it. Go score. Score. Yeah, baby. Good shot.
Now that I am the starter, I just have to do my best, and that's what I've been doing this entire time, to make the people around me do their best as well, because without them, I can't do anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm the quarterback, of course, but it's the guys around me that make me great. So pushing them and, them pushing me as well is what's going to make the team go round. Coach Diaz told me when I first got here, you just have to be you. So I had to kind of retrace that conversation and, hone in to the fact that, I don't have to be anybody that I'm not. I can just go out there and be myself, play how I play, trust my teammates, make the right decisions, and deliver the ball.
We had a great quarterback battle. Grayson Loftus and Malik really went back and forth, and really probably through the first week and a half of training camp, we really had no idea who was going to be the guy. It was that tight. And then Malik just started, every day just sort of inching ahead, and a lot of it was twofold. One, it was becoming more comfortable, which eliminated the negative plays. But the second aspect, becoming more comfortable in the offense, was, his extraordinary arm talent and accuracy, especially on balls down the field, was setting himself apart. And the defense would notice. The defense would be in great position on balls down the field, and the ball would just be placed the one place the defender wasn't. And I think the team started to recognize the fact that with Malik as our quarterback, you've got a chance to beat everyone on our schedule, because it doesn't matter whether they're close to the receiver or not. He can find a window to put it in there. I think everyone's excited about his development and what he can do for us on game day.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Find battery tools in the AK homeowner system starting at $199.99. Real Steel. Find yours.
Celebrate the moments that matter with a beautiful piece of jewelry or a luxury timepiece from Reed's. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
It's bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy. Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not. Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits. It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Head to Bojangles and grab your tailgate box today.
Duke's New Century cries out for a university where the drive to discover is not hemmed by disciplinary logics, where philosophers work side by side with physicians and physicists, where nurses find inspiration in narrative theory, where mechanical engineers team up with marine biologists or musicians. I believe Duke will continue to be that university, together.
Duke Football 360 with Dave Harding, presented by Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires.
Longtime Duke radio play-by-play announcer Bob Harris passed away this summer at the age of 81. Bob was the voice of the Blue Devils from 1976 to 2017, a span of 41 years, making him the longest tenured play-by-play announcer in ACC history. Bob was behind the mic for 471 consecutive football games, which included 6 bowl games and the 2013 ACC championship game. In fact, he and football analyst Wes Chesson called Duke football games together for 35 years. What a run. Bob even hosted this show for several decades, and although he was never motivated by recognition, he was rightly a member of the NC Sports, Duke Athletics, and Stanley County Halls of Fame. I first got to know Bob when I was a student athlete. I didn't realize that the nice man at practice with a big smile that would always come and say hello also happened to be a broadcasting legend. Bob was always about relationships and getting to know the people that he was around. He cared more about the person than your ability on the field. That made interviews with Bob incredibly easy. When he had a mic and was asking you questions, it just felt like you were talking to a friend. I believe that person-first mindset made his interviews and radio broadcasts so much better for listeners. After graduating, I had the honor of working with Bob for a few years as a sideline analyst for Duke football games. What I already knew before was simply reinforced. Bob was a class act. The biggest lesson he taught me was that we as broadcasters need to be advocates for the student athletes. Their jobs are hard, and win or lose, the athletes need to know that they have our support and that the broadcast will be respectful of the work they put in for each game, but more importantly, for the people that they are away from the field. Bob's famous "How Sweet It Is" line and distinct voice are etched into the memories of Duke fans everywhere. Whether you were fortunate to know Bob in person or not, chances are good that he impacted your life. And we want to say thank you, Bob, for a lifetime of legendary calls and being the soundtrack of Duke football for 41 years. How sweet it was.
Split back. Sladen has Green wide to left. He cannot hear his signals. Sladen drops, looking for the corner for Doug Green. Touchdown! Touchdown to Doug Green! What a kick! What a play!
Looks, still looks, dumps it in the middle.
Touchdown!
Touchdown! Oh, yes!
Jamison Crowder!
We love you! Here's the snap. Here's the spot. The kick. It's up. It's got the distance. It is gone! He told me he was going to win a game for us this year. Matt Brooks has done it. A 54-yard career-long field goal. Duke wins it 16-13.
Gets 11 on the play clock, 22 on the game clock. Here's the pitch back coming to Latavius Wilkes, fumbles, picked up by Montgomery, throws a pass across the field, caught by Richmond Flowers. He dives, touchdown! Got him down! What a play by Scotty Montgomery!
48 seconds
minutes left. Duke trails by 1, 48-47. Here's the toss sweep coming left side. Desmond Scott to the 30, down the left side to the 20, 15, 10, 5, dives. Is it?
Nobody's making the call.
Nobody's making the call. Come on.
Yeah, touchdown. That's halfway.
Yes.
Out of the shotgun, Spence Fisher will take the direct snap. Couple of steps back, throws it down the middle. Kayat. Oh, touchdown! What a catch! What a catch in the end zone.
Fielded by Edwards at the goal line again. Out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Little hole opens up to the 25, to the 30. It's a foot race. Edwards to the 40. He's outrunning the kicker to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
How about that, sports fans? 1:02 to play, and the Blue Devils come up with a big interception to protect the 1-point lead. And the Blue Devil players are headed for the corner to get that doggone bell.
When I say 41 years, it seems like it might have been 10 or 12. It's flown by that quickly. And then you look back at all these things and you think, gosh, did all that really happen in just 41 years?
Breaks the line of scrimmage. Shot, Powell, 10, 5, touchdown, ball game.
What a way to finish this one up. All I can say is how sweet it is.
Turn up the heat on the competition this season with CPI Security, proud partner of the Duke Blue Devils.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
And they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Hear live, out-of-market play-by-play this year with the Varsity Network app. In a truly unique listening experience, capture every moment and all of the drama. Powered by Learfield, the Varsity app delivers the soundtrack of your favorite teams. Access live and on-demand audio broadcasts, plus over 100 official school podcasts for free through the Varsity app. Download the Varsity Network app today.
Duke football is a tremendous source of pride, not only here on campus, but also here in our hometown of Durham, known to many as the Bull City, and among our alumni and friends worldwide. As we build on our many successes, we're confident that Manny is the ideal coach to lead our program's future. Manny's career has been marked by determination and dedication to the sport of football. With Manny at the helm of our program, we look forward to our team's successes on the field, in the classroom, in the community, and beyond.
He, from the beginning, had a great vision for Duke football, and to come in and build on our momentum and our success, he really was able to articulate how he would do that coming to Duke. And so we were really excited by the vision via our conversations with Manny in December, and then once he actually got here on campus and coached spring ball and having all the conversations that we've had leading up to kind of our new landscape around college football with NIL and revenue sharing and rosters and scholarships and all of the kind of off the field, not issues, but off the field things that we would have to deal with, he really was able to articulate a vision around all of that as well. When we went into the hiring process, I kept telling the staff that I was working with to bring our next head football coach here that we really were looking for a CEO of Duke football. It's not just about coaching the X's and O's on the field anymore. It really is about running a program and a business, if you will, within our athletic department. And so somebody that knew how to attack all of the aspects of the program relative to on and off the field. And Manny really checked all those boxes. And then once he got here, you could certainly see how he is the CEO, making sure all of the trains are running on time around every aspect of the program.
Yeah, it's remarkable how the job has changed even just in the last 4 to 5 years. And you do feel like that. You do feel like you are, a CEO. There are so many things now that pull the head coach away from just the football aspect of it, that you've got to get those things right. If you don't get those things right, the football will suffer. And what's been great here at Duke is that there's so many people that want to help. It's such a place that loves to collaborate for the success of others. And so whether that is, Nina King and everyone in the athletics department, or our Iron Dukes, or our donors, or the university administration, everybody's aligned with wanting the same thing. So that makes my interaction with all those aspects of the university community so much better. But I will say there's still nothing like being on the grass with the guys and getting to see your football team evolve and grow.
That's it, that's it, that's it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Extend the arms. Good ball, Malik. Boom, bang. Good ball. Good window, baby.
It feels like a lot of different things. The best thing it feels like when you go to Disney World and you wait a really long time at one of those roller coasters and then the thing's over like in 4 minutes. Because it's been, it was mid-December when I got here, and we have to wait till August 30th to play the first game. But thank goodness, because it gives us a chance to really get everything implemented that we wanted to. But you do reach a point where at some point you just got to go play a game. You got to find out who you are. You got to find out what you're about. And as coaches, we're problem solvers. We're fix-it people. And no matter how well you've prepared, no matter how good your team is, your first game, you're going to have problems to solve. Your first drive of the first game, something will present itself that's hard to anticipate. And that's the fun of the game. That's the fun of coaching. You get to be in the present moment, and you get to solve problems. And then another one shows you get to solve that. And if you solve enough, you get to get in a winning locker room.